Okay, so let's do Krillo's soul showcase for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and equip it here in my inventory. This is what Krillo's soul looks like. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. You can also check its 3D version. There you go. So now that you know what Krillo's souls look like, let me just go ahead and consume this. So as you can see, I am consuming this, and like I said, if you don't find it in your inventory here below, you go to your extra inventory and you should be able to find it, which I have right here. You can see here that Krillo's has 4 moves: Super Kick, Solar Flare, Kamehameha, Destructo Disc, and for all of them, here is the stats points that you'll need to be able to unlock all of them. So for the Super Kick, you have already unlocked it because everyone gets 1 soul. Solar Flare, you need 15 soul stat points. For Kamehameha, you need 60 soul stats points. And for the Destructo Disc, you need 115 soul stats points. So now that you have at least over 115 soul stats points, you should be able to unlock all of the moves for the Krillo soul. So now that you know that, let me go ahead and show you the animations for each of these moves. Let's start with the Super Kick. There you go. Solar Flare. Okay. Kamehameha. Okay. The Destructo Disc. Okay. So now you was able to see that at least 2 of the moves here are long range. So you can use them for long range combat if you want to. For the Solar Flare, I am a little bit like unsure whether or not it's gonna be useful, but I cannot wait to use it. So let's go ahead and try it out. So we're going first with the Solar Kick. I figured out that the Solar Kick is actually like teleportation, the same as the Todo's fighting style. Let me go check it out. Click at Z. There you go. As you can see, you TP to the nearest or closest or literally in front of you enemy. So that's what the Super Kick does. Really dope. Next one is going to be the Solar Flare. Let's go ahead and use it. I'm going to try using it in long range kind of options. And you see that nothing happens, meaning that it's not a long range. Let's go close range and see if there's anything that happens when I use it. And as you can see, it does. So this is an AoE, but then again, you have to be close to your opponent for you to actually damage them. So as you can see there, this is what the Solar Flare does. And I think this is really good because then again, you can instantly kill a Marine Swordsman with just being close to them. Next one is going to be the Kamehameha. Click C. Long range, and the same way as the Solar Flare, it does more damage than just once. Next one is going to be the Destructo Disc by clicking V. Okay, so it's not that strong, but at the same time, the damage of it is quite good. But it's only like a one-time throw, unlike the Kamehameha and Solar Flare that does damage over time or damage per like milliseconds or seconds itself. For the Destructo Disc, not really. I guess you can have like a continuous fight if you do something like this, for example, right? You can see that they line up together. And if I click Destructo Disc while lining up both of the Marine Swordsmen, it should damage like both of them. You can see it damaged both of them. So I guess that's kind of useful when you're trying to gather up your opponents. But there you go. As you can see, this is what the Krillo's soul has to offer. In my opinion, it's really good. It's actually a lot more better than the Sakura soul itself. But then again, Sakura soul does heal you up. But if you already have a good amount of health, that healing really isn't going to be useful because its attack move wasn't really helpful at all. For this one, all of the attack moves are really decent and you don't need aim to actually deal damage towards your opponent. So yes, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. Any question is available. But that's it. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.